Taurus, welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Taurus, at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, leave it for another. All right, let's get started here. I'm shuffling up the Zodiac 108 deck. Now, this deck I just used for the extra clarification on the general reading that we're going to get into. It has definitions, persons, dates, people, events, timing, even answers a yes or no question sometimes. So let's dive in here real quick and see what get us started for the week ahead. Look at this. You got some Aries energy here, Taurus. This is kerosene, aggressive, acceleration, ignition, determined energy, fuel, encouraging, sustaining, powerful, stimulating, volatile situation, provoking, watch out, perhaps unpredictable, combustible, propulsion, and hot. All right. Now, second card coming out, Taurus, is some Aquarius energy coming out. This is fishhook. Now, this is about the feeling of powerless, feeling helpless, paralyzed maybe, or vulnerable, a trap, temptation coming in play, a bait or a con game perhaps. Great catch, luck, prosperity, resourcefulness, abundance, and multiplication principles. So can go one way or another. We'll get a little more clarity when we get into the reading as well. You also finally have some Gemini energy coming out with these reins. Look at this. Taurus, this is about contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, unions, partner, counterpart, lovers, telepathy, like-minded people, as well as a committed partner, engaged, interconnected, and a soulmate as well. All right, Taurus, let's get started here. We're going to go to the 1909, the Graham Smith original circular edition deck here, and I'm going to shuffle it up here. We're going to pull you out 6 cards for the week ahead. Now, I pull out 6 cards. I pull out 2 for the beginning week, 2 for the middle, and 2 for the end of the week. We'll do a basic general reading on those 6 cards, and then I'll come back and clarify each one using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck to tease a little more detail out for us. So let's get started. 2 for the beginning, 2 for the middle, and 2 for the end of the week. Set that deck aside. Now, Taurus, let's take a sneak peek here and get a little gist of what's ahead for us. Right now, we got that moon card and 4 progressing. So you've been dealing with some uncertainty. You've been traveling along, pulling yourself out of a deeper pool of emotion here with this moon card and trying to follow your divine path, your journey. But you may be getting a little distracted or dare say a little fearful because of the moon. It's limited clarity coming in. Things are a little foggy, a little bit dark. There's shadows. There's howling and wild and domestic dog howling. That's gossip. There's gossip. There's rumors. There's shadows that, and just remember that fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. It's all in your head because when the daylight, which is the sun, comes after the moon card, rises up and shines its light on everything, you start to realize, oh, that was just a bush. You weren't deluded, so don't allow yourself to fall for delusions or fantasies. Stay focused on your true path right now. Take those baby steps and keep your eye on the road. Don't get distracted by rumors and gossip and the moon card energy coming out. That just creates uncertainties and they're unnecessary, right? Now, Taurus, look at this. The Hierophant is pulled backwards. Now, this is a traditional card, a hierarchy establishment, whether it's family, institutional, organizational, corporate, but it's pulled back, holding back on it. I dare say maybe you're breaking with tradition somehow here in one way or another, whether it's in that hierarchy establishment or what's traditionally is the normal routine of leveling up and doing things or how you go about things traditionally. I get the feeling, Taurus, you're breaking with tradition and you're doing things your way this time, right? And that's in the beginning of the week. Now, in the middle of the week, oh, look at this. We have a 3 of Cups energy here, and I dare say this could be somewhat of a celebration. I'm seeing it getting together with your tribe of gals or guys, your soul tribe, could be family, and celebrating here in the middle of the week. Something's happening, you're all excited, and you're sharing it, and I'm looking here at the 9 of Cups in reverse. Just be careful you don't overindulge as you're celebrating here, Taurus. Don't let, a Nine of Cups energy is feeling, normally feeling very proud, and it's empowering, building up your confidence, your self-esteem. But in the reverse, I dare say this is a little bit of an egotistical energy coming out, and maybe overindulgence happening here, as well as you're having that celebration. So be careful of that. But we will get more clarity as I get the Radiant Rider Waite deck. Now, the end of the week. Yep, you're holding back. There's a brand new opportunity. Divine is bringing towards you. It is being held back. The cycle hasn't started at the end of the week. It's just there in the offing. Apparently, there was something that maybe you got to do or make a decision on, so we can kickstart and wrap up the old cycle and start this new opportunity. And it's a big opportunity. It's just being held back a little bit here, as well as, yeah, look at that justice. Now, this could be something about a contract at the very end. Justice is in reverse, though, so this is saying that you either you're dealing with a contract, it's not quite started, and that might be what's holding up this big opportunity at the end of the week for you. But there is something, judgment hasn't been served yet at this time, hasn't quite equalized or balanced out here. It's something, some contract or another. Now, this could be a contract with the employer, this could be a contract with another individual, some way or another, that it's just not coming through. But let's clarify that, get a little more detail, and see what's holding up this judgment coming through, this contract, these legal, something in the legal end of it at the end of the week is being held up. So let's dive in and grab this Radiant Rider Waite Tarot deck, shuffle these up, and we'll get you 3 cards to clarify for each one of these 6 cards. And we're going to start out with that Moon card, a little more clarity on that Moon card for you, Taurus. All right, here we go. And then 3 of Pentacles came flying out. Now, 3 of Pentacles is all about collaborating with others. Others may have certain skills, expertise, or talents that you don't have. And so you collaborate like a team to complete a project or complete something, a task or a project at hand. And you may be a little uncertain about collaborating with others at this time. And like you said, kind of wondering, are you, is this the right thing or not? But there's that good news messenger coming in, and there's that legal contract in the upright, justice being fair and balanced for the good outcome of all. Some kind of contract coming to play here. That's the good news. And it is working with others, collaborating with others. And like I said, you're moving forward here. Stay true to your soul journey's path. Don't get distracted by fears, unfounded fears. Like I said, woulda, coulda, shouldas, or worrying about the future that hasn't happened. How many times have you worried about something and maybe prepared different plans out there, Taurus, and it just never even happened? You wasted all that time getting stressed out for no reason. Now, this Hierophant here is, like I said, you're breaking away from tradition here, Taurus, and that may be because, oh yes, look at this. You got the Hermit card, Virgo energy coming out here. This is tapping into your own inner guiding light. And while you're not going to see the whole future ahead of you, you're seeing that path in front of you, that divine path. And you're taking baby steps forward as you're gaining that revelations and insight of being able to, every time you step forward, a couple steps up ahead, it keeps illuminating the pathway forward for you. So you're really tapping into that energy. Gaining that knowledge or learning lessons and gaining that experience has led you to realizing that you can manifest anything your heart's desired. You got all the resources and tools here, and that may be breaking with that tradition that we were talking about, because you're realizing you just got to stay in that positive mindset here. That knowledge gained here is that, like a magnet, you attract what you want, and your mind, whatever you're focused on. So if you start focusing on the positive, good things that you want in your life, the universe hears it and says, oh, you like that, you want more of it, I'm going to give it to you. Just always remember, when manifesting, stay out of the negative connotations. The universe doesn't understand that. If you sit here and say, oh, I don't want this, and you're focused on what you don't want, well, the universe only sees that you're really focused on this, and you must want more of that. So remember that. That is that lesson learned, and it's a breaking away from tradition. Focus and manifest in your visions and your prayers and requests positive energy, and just be grateful as if it's coming into you. Now, Taurus, look at that celebration of soul tribe, or guys or gals or family. Oh yeah, look at this. You know what? there is this energy, the devil inner critic coming in. And for some of you, I'm going to be honest, I was holding off, not wanting to get into this, but for some of you Taurus, there may be a third party involved. And you may be going to, this may be a marriage related thing, that contract is dissipating and you're moving on, but there is another. So take that as it resonates. We got that going on there. But with this Three of Cups energy, there is this devil energy coming out. Now, the devil, he only shows up if you're on the right path. So, one, look at it as a good sign that you definitely are on the right path. Two, he's going to try to confuse you and tell you, no, 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 you can't do this. You can't go any. What do you think you're doing? You're bondage. You're tied. You're trapped. Don't believe that. That's just partial truths and whatnot. So we see there's communication going back and forth here, and this devil energy coming out as trying to fight your freedom, your independence from something. And the Nine of Pentacles energy is almost pre-Empress energy. She's very savvy. And I'm saying she, but take it as a he too, Miss or Mr. Independent. It's freedom. It's being savvy about your finances, not needing to cohabitate with someone to make it and do what you need to do. But there's a lot of fast communication. Just make sure that the freedom independence side of you is negating that negative energy. Like I said, you don't want to focus in on the negatives because that's going to attract more of that to you. So continue with that celebration. But like I said, we got you in reverse over here, maybe a little bit up in your ego, a little vain, maybe all this celebration, it's a good thing, but you need to take, you need to find time, look at this, to get some rest. It'll be good for your health, and open up your chakras, really clear out your chakras and gain that clarity, like the crown chakra, the clarity, those ideals, those revelations, thoughts and ideals coming to you. The throat chakra, to gain clarity of communication with others, and then your heart chakra opens up, get that clarity of feeling. Your gut instinct will kick in, intuition, and right under your nose this whole time, it's going to be a revelation. There is something there, some truth, some thought or ideal that's been right there all this whole time. And look at this Empress energy. Didn't I say that Nine of Pentacles was pre-Empress? Well, here it is. Leveling up, Empress energy here, divine feminine energy, new beginnings, new fresh start, a highly fertile environment and space, and expanding empires here rather than just kingdoms. But you may be stubbornly holding out, not wanting to go there. You're like, I had these 3 cups, I haven't even filled them yet, and the divine has offered me another cup. And you may not be ready. You're discontented and disappointed with these other past cups not filling up. But the focus, like I said, is to get out of the stubborn energy. Your confidence, your self-esteem, empower yourself to move forward, and just don't get caught up and overindulge on celebrating and in your ego, getting in the way. You can do this, but definitely contain it a little bit there. Now, Taurus, we got that Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles at the end of the week, like I said, is being held back, in that we've seen why most time you can't begin a new cycle unless you experience that shakeup. Yeah, that Tower card moment's coming into play here. Now, this Tower card moment is definitely one that is, you may, some things are falling aside. If you look at that card closely, you see the people falling away. And sometimes that needs to happen, in order to level up and cycle up and be able to go to new opportunities. You're going to have to release some things of the past. And that's where that Tower moment comes in. And anything that is not securely attached will fall to the side. And it's a good thing. You shore up your foundation, stabilize that tower before you start this new cycle and start expanding and building upon it, especially with that Empress energy, that empire building. Here it is, Queen of Swords energy. Now, this is the air quality signs like Gemini, Aquarius, Libra coming into it, but this is about cutting out the BS in your life, simplifying, reorganization, and doing it with a critical air about it, the concise, clear-minded, practical, and logical, looking at things, and, cutting it out if it just is not something that's secure and solid for your moving forward. And those Two of Cups is about a commitment, dedication to another. You're stopping on that road journey. You're not There's not a roadblock here. It's just a temporary setback to take the time, balance out those cups, the contract, the commitment, the dedication with another. Balance it out, tap in some deeper emotions, but stay grounded as well. See, one foot on land, one in the deeper pool of emotion. Balance it out. And then you can continue on that journey and that crowning glory waiting for you there. And that is that new opportunity that can get kick-started. But it is just a little bit of moderation, so a little bit of patience here. It hasn't quite kick-started. You need to shore up your foundation and stabilize that tower in your life so it'll withstand the storm. And like I said, there is a hold up in a legal issue or contract here. Oh, yeah, there is a commitment, dedication with another, as well as a potential new opportunity that is developing, and we see that it's coming into play. But there is this strategy in play, not being fully transparent and protecting your heart still as you're moving forward. Some people can say, well, this can be deceptive, it's deception coming, and or you deceiving someone else as well. But it actually, I'm seeing it as a strategy in place, and things are just maybe being held up because of this commitment, dedication at hand, and it isn't what if this opportunity hasn't fully developed. It's just in the beginning stages. So you've got to apply the strategy and wait for the good outcome for all to come in. But we definitely got a lot going on here for you, Taurus. So just take it as it resonates. Make sure that you work this through. You may be feeling a little helpless at times, powerless as things are going on. But definitely, make sure you realize that you are definitely moving forward, where things may seem a little unpredictable here with that moon card too, but it is working its way towards all about the contracts, the partnerships, getting with like-minded people, as well as that, maybe engaging a new vow of commitment, dedication with another partner here as that new opportunity is developing and making itself to you. And it could very well be a soulmate. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean a lover. Two of Cups, it can be a significant other, a lover. Soulmates can be anything. They can be family, friends, people you work with, partners, bosses, as well. So take that as it resonates for you. Now, Taurus, let's grab you one of these Winnie D's cards. Get you affirmation that you can focus and reflect upon. And you have song. It's my voice is powerful. I sing the song of my heart and stir my soul. So the nightingale here passes the silence of the night with its captivating whistles and trills. Taurus, you are being asked to sing the song in your heart in order to unleash your unique personal expression of truth. Nightingale wisdom involves opening your heart to the night and inspires the joyful expression of singing for the love of song. Yes, the nightingale encourages the medicine of song as well. Your voice is more powerful than you realize and think, Taurus. Call on the nightingale to help clear your throat chakra with the power of song. It will show you how to use it to manifest what is in your heart. All right, now let's grab you a couple sacred soul messages as well for the week ahead. First one coming out is try something different. Surrender. Yes, indeed. Don't push so hard, Taurus, and let grace simply carry you. You also have it is your light that lights the world. Taurus, self reliance, brilliant ideals, as well as a time to shine. And finally, we're going to go to the Moonology deck and wrap up this whole reading with 3 cards from the Moonology deck and pull this whole reading together for you. First one coming out, a fiery climax approaches. This is that full moon in Aries, as well as you have show the world the real you, Taurus. This is the full moon in Aquarius coming out, and finally, the end of a tough cycle approaches, the full moon in Capricorn. All right, Taurus, I do hope something resonated for you here this week. We'll catch you next time. Bye.